Nothing fancy here, just leftover scrambled eggs and brats or leftover chorizo for breakfast today.
Those are really cute overalls on you.
Especially with that pink shirt and that white hair and those cute glasses.
Let me see your glasses.
The cute glasses.
Yeah, put them on. Let me see how cute you are. Oh my goodness, that's too much for me.
Currently, we are reading The Adventures of Pinocchio, and the kids are doing notebooking with that. We are going to read Santa Buddies just for fun. And then, of course, we have Story of the World. And the kids also asked if I would read them this book about African folklores, and they wanted to do notebooking on it as well.
There was a simmering saucepan that had a cloud of smoke coming from it, but there was a painting. But that was a painting too. Although Geppetto was poor, he had made do with the little he had. But as soon as Geppetto was at home, he took out his tools. First he named the future puppet Pinocchio. Then he made the puppet's hair, forehead, and eyes. As soon as Geppetto finished the eyes, they began to move and look at him. Geppetto was astonished, but he kept working. He shaped the nose, but when he was done, it began to grow longer and longer. No matter what Geppetto did to shorten it, it continued to grow. When Geppetto shaped the puppet's mouth, it began to smile, then laugh. Geppetto was annoyed. "What are you laughing at, you naughty puppet?" he asked. The puppet stopped laughing, but it stuck out its tongue. Geppetto pretended not to notice and kept working.
James went to go run some errands and came home with what he calls lunch. So he brought home some donuts and klobasniks, and he brought home some pizzas for dinner later from Aldi. The kids asked to do a whole unit on these African stories, so we're adding that to our 2 read alouds on Story of the World.
Teaching people what God wanted them to do. His most famous teaching was given on the side of a mountain, so today people call it the Sermon on the Mount. Here are some of the things that Jesus taught. Blessed are the poor, for the kingdom of God belongs to them. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. If someone strikes you on the cheek, don't fight back, turn the other cheek instead. Love your enemies and pray for those who are meant for you. Do not judge other people, or you will be judged. Are you looking for Jesus here? One of them asked. He is not here. He has risen from the dead. The women were terrified. They ran back to tell Jesus' other followers what had happened, but no one believed them. Santa and Pa should be home by now, Miss Claus said, concerned. Let's check the map. Eli suggested. Their magical tracker showed him that Santa was still in New York. Paws was on the conveyor belt just a few feet from the fire. There was no time to call for help. Quinn had never been more frightened, but she knew what she had to do.
Good evening, guys. I just come in here to throw some towels in the dryer, and it crossed my mind that I have not vlogged in about 5 hours, but it's about 7 o'clock. I just put some Aldi pizzas in the oven, and James and the boys are headed home. They went to my brother's house to go help build some fences. I don't know, but my brother needed the boys to come help, so James took them out there. They're headed home, and I guess my brother sent a surprise for Mika, so they're going to be bringing that home, and we're going to have some pizza here in a little bit.